back. We have a very special guest joining us this morning. She is known online as Naeohmii, and she is the new face of our Grizz Gaming team with the reimagined NBA 2K League that just fired up. She joins us this morning. Naeohmii, how are you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you all?
Doing excellent. What has it been like these first few weeks as you get going with this Grizz Gaming experience?
It's been crazy. It's been crazy, but it's been very exciting. I'm super excited for Grizz Gaming and NBA 2K League to be back, and I got us some wins, so I think that's also exciting.
Back-to-back wins for these first couple of weeks. You had a crazy game-winning shot, which I want to play for our audience, who, one, might not understand what this all looks like, and two, I think it's a perfect introduction to you as a player. So I'm going to play it with audio. This is Naomi's game winner for Grizz Gaming. Take a listen.
Come on, guys. Go! They're desperate.
On
That yelling is crazy,
11.
but I was very happy. I was yelling though because we won a free trip to Vegas.
So you had an extra reason to win as well. Walk me through that play. Like, what's going through your mind? What's the situation? How did you draw it up?
Yeah, so we were already up. That was actually my teammate Igimo. He was a former pro NBA 2K League player, and I got the board because I was responsible for boards. He had this takeover. Basically, this takeover means it upgrades one of his attributes. So this takeover was called Deep Bomber, meaning he could shoot from anywhere on the court. And this was the game-winning shot. We were already up, and we had to show the fans something cool. So he shot that half-court shot per game. That was the final game. That was the best of three. We were already up 1-0, and then that was the game-winning shot to send us to Vegas.
I love this. Okay, for people who do not understand still what NBA 2K League is, what this new iteration of it is, how do you explain it to people in your life who you're trying to explain, like, this is what I do, this is what it's all about?
Of course, yeah. So NBA 2K League, what it used to be a super competitive esports league. Now they kind of transformed it into like an entertainment esports universe. So there's going to be opportunities for creators to come, for NBA players to come play. It's basically like, think of esports, competitive esports with reality TV. So there's going to be like a lot of fun 2K challenges that we'll have, a lot of different little tournaments. And then they just launched this next fan up thing where anybody can join the NBA 2K League and they can play to win prizes. Like they can win like NBA tickets. They can do meet and greets with NBA players. They can win merch and all those type of things. So it's kind of combining, basketball NBA fans with NBA 2K fans.
And like you said, NBA players can be a part of this as well. And so Jaren Jackson Jr. is on the Grizz Gaming team. How does that work? Have you had an opportunity to connect with Jaren at all?
Not yet. So I think, the first phase just finished with these two tournaments. And I think starting the next phase, that's when Jaren will come in, and then we'll probably be playing NBA 2K together and in tournaments and things like that. So I'm super excited about that.
That's awesome. What advice would you give to him?
I don't even know how good he is at the game. Like, I have to see how good he is at the game.
Okay.
But my advice would just be like, let's just work together. Let's be a team. I play 2K all the time. You have that NBA knowledge and that basketball knowledge, so let's combine it and let's win.
When did you get good at the game? When did you realize that you were significantly better than everybody else who was playing?
Yeah, so I started playing NBA 2K, like NBA, like 2013, 2014. That's when I just started playing with my brother on Play Now. Like, we used to always play like Miami Heat versus the Spurs because that was like the big thing at the time. I took a break because like I was just playing it for my brother. And then around the pandemic, I bought my own PS4, and then I started playing NBA 2K with my friends. And we were playing online. And I was keeping up with them. I was keeping up with the guys, and I was winning. I was scoring and all those type of things. And then I think the end of 2023, I started streaming. And then it just goes up from there. But I think around that pandemic 2020, when I was playing with the guys and I was keeping up with them and I was carrying them, that's when I realized I was good at the game.
Okay, so I'm fascinated on your life outside of just being on Grizz Gaming and what you've been able to accomplish with NBA 2K, but also you're a strategist for Google. Like how
Yes.
does this all balance out? That's your full-time job, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
Explain how you ended up there and how you're able to kind of do those things at the same time while also competing for Grizz Gaming.
Yeah. I mean, one of my big things is that like if I don't have any other skill, I have time management, basically. But yeah, I was so in college, I had 7 internships, one of them being Google. And then after Google, I got a conversion. So I converted to full time. So I signed my contract to join back Google like the day before my first day of senior year of college. And I went to Georgia Tech, by the way. And then yeah, I've been there for about over 2 years at this point. And yeah, so like once 5 o'clock hits, honestly, truly, like I turn everything off, close the laptop, and then I start streaming. So like I have a 9 to 5, and then I have the 5 to 9, which is the content and the gaming and stuff like that.
How long were you in college? 7 internships. I thought we did one internship a year.
Yeah, so I did some part-time internships during the semester.
She's multitasking.
That's
That's what I'm learning right now.
That's talent that I do
To
not
be a
have.
Google strategist, step one, be a good multitasker.
So you're streaming. So do you have like a stream channel, or what's the thing that we call it, the thing where
Yeah,
we
I
go
stream. I stream on YouTube. I stream
Okay.
strictly on YouTube. I'm kind of biased because since I work at Google and YouTube, I want to
Makes
support the
sense.
platform that I work at. So no Twitch, but I do stream and make all my content on YouTube.
What's the handle?
It's Naeohmii, Naeohmii, Naeohmii.
Were you always comfortable streaming? Like, how did you decide to enter that space? Because obviously it's super popular right now and
Yeah.
has kind of developed a world of its own. But a part of that is being like authentically you on camera a lot of
Yeah.
times in your life. So when did you first realize that that was something that you were interested in?
Shoot, I mean, growing up, I've always been in front of a camera. I mean, I come from an entertainment family, a lot of musicians and a lot of cameras and things like that. But I've always loved being in front of the camera. I've always loved entertaining people. Like growing up, I had me and my dad, we made like these home videos. They were called the Naomi Show. So basically, I would go around the house and have different segments, and then he would add in like commercials and stuff like that. And it would just be for us as a family. But I've always been comfortable in front of the camera. When I was playing with some of my guy friends, like we've always had like funny conversations, and I'm like, might as well stream this. I feel like other people would enjoy our stupid conversations that we have. So I've just always been comfortable in front of a camera.
Yeah, I think some of the older, I won't call them old, but people who didn't grow up in the streaming era, but maybe did grow up in the reality TV era or are more familiar with reality TV, there really is synergy there, right? Like streaming is
100%.
just taking real people, regular people's lives who aren't necessarily signed up for a TV show, a competition show, or a dating show, or whatever it may be, or a celebrity, like lifestyle type show. And it's just you having funny conversations. And I think so many people get started because they're like, me and my friends are funny. I think we should just record ourselves doing this.
Exactly. And then and then gaming is also a big thing for streaming as well. Just showing off, if you're really good at a game, you're streaming it, other people want to watch. And so it's like combining those two things.
All right, so back on 2K for a second. What's your favorite player build? What's your favorite one, and then what's your least favorite one?
Okay, so right now, and they went crazy with the build names this year, but right now my favorite build, it's called a two-way, three-level crafty cleaner. Meaning two-way, of course, offense and defense. Three-level, I can score at all 3 levels on the court. Crafty, I get crafty around the rim, and then cleaner. I love getting boards and like, hitting my teammates and things like that. But he can do a little bit of everything. I love my little mid-range shots. I'm always doing fade middies to the corner. So that's my favorite build. And I play power forward.
Who I saw on your YouTube page that you played a game against Jaylen Brown. Is that
Yes.
First, tell me about that experience. What was it like?
Yes, that was this year, and it was actually on my birthday. So I work with this organization called Soul Play, and they're basically a sneaker store here in Atlanta. And Jaylen Brown was in town, and he wanted to play somebody in 2K. And so since I'm a part of like the Soul Play Collective, they were like, "Oh yeah, we have Naeohmii. She's like a 2K creator. You can play against her." And so we were playing Blacktop, which is basically 3v3. He chose three NBA players, I chose three NBA players, and we played against each other to 21. I actually chose him as one of my
that's cool.
characters. And then for the game-winning shot, I did a self alley-oop using him against him on himself, and I won the game. It was so crazy.
You had Jaylen Brown dunk on Jaylen Brown.
I
That's a
did.
nice way to go about.
The
Do you go ahead?
the people in the chat want to know: do you play ball outside of 2K?
Yes, I do. I do. So I play club basketball at Georgia Tech, and then I play semi-pro after that. So it's this team called A&M Elite here in Atlanta. And then I play in some rec leagues whenever I have time. But yeah, I definitely play basketball. I'm a shooter. That's about all I can do. I can shoot and I can have fun. I would kind of like compare myself to LaMelo Ball. Like I'm
Okay.
just very fun, park player, and yeah.
Do
How's
you
that?
drive? Do you drive a lime green Lamborghini too?
I wish he had some crazy cars.
Maybe
That man is,
someday.
I like his style though. I like his style.
Do you think playing basketball outside of 2K makes you a better 2K player?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Because when you know the plays, you know like defenses, you know motions, you know all those type of things, it helps you in both ways. So
Okay.
definitely.
Do you find, obviously, you had this experience with Jaylen Brown. I don't know how many NBA players you've had the opportunity to play against or play around, but do you think pros are good or do they think they are better than they are at 2K? Like, does that
I
usually
think they
transfer over?
Well, I think it depends. I played against some good pros. So I played against Lonzo Ball. Lonzo, he was pretty good. Scotty Barnes was actually not that good. He thinks he's good, but he's not good at the game. Scotty Barnes, Jace Richardson, he's pretty good at the game. So I think it just depends. Um, yeah, I feel like they think they know the game, but like they have more control in IRL basketball, like NBA
Mhm.
basketball. You have more control over, what you do
Of course.
rather than the game. So it depends on the player.
Do you have a dream person you'd either like to play against or team up and play with?
Ooh, a player. I want to play with Donovan Mitchell. So I played against him in Proving Grounds, which is a mode within NBA 2K. And I think it was him and I don't know if it was I forgot his name, Rodney Harris. I forgot the other player's name, but it was Donovan Mitchell, and he beat me by like 2 points. So I definitely either want to play against him as a rematch or play with him for sure.
Okay. I love that for you. From a streaming standpoint, because I watched your draft day video and kind of going from the vlog piece of this all, how do you hope to grow that side of things? Because like you said, this new NBA 2K league is really focused not just on the play of 2K, but also on the entertainment side and on
Yeah.
the, kind of developing the personalities of all you guys. So how do you kind of plan to maybe make some new content with your life and what it's like playing in this league?
Yeah, I just want to show the behind the scenes of things. I think when I started watching YouTube and started watching other NBA 2K players, like it's strictly just gameplay. It's not like behind the scenes of like life of a creator or things like, things that are behind the scenes. And I want to show that. So like there's this NBA 2K community day where NBA 2K flies out a whole bunch of creators to kind of like have this whole event. And I just love doing behind the scene vlogs of that type of stuff and just showing people what it is to be an NBA creator or the life of a creator rather than just showing them gameplay and all the things that you do on the game. So I just want to show people, the life, and you can do it too, and you can have the best of both worlds because I still have a full-time job.
Yeah, what
Some
do you think
people,
would
most of these people do it full time.
Okay. Do you have a dream of doing it full time or do you like having kind of the two worlds at once?
I get this question like every single week, and I'm gonna be honest, like if I wasn't working at one of the biggest tech companies in the world, probably like it would be like get out soon. But like I love my job as well. I love working at Google. I love working at YouTube. And of course, the pay is also
Nice.
great. And like
I imagine those
yeah,
benefits are nice.
yeah, like everything is great. And honestly, like just the work-life balance that I get from Google, it gives me the opportunity to do all this
Cool.
extra creator and streamer stuff. So like the streamer, creator stuff, all this is like hobbies and just
Yeah.
like extra extra chunk of change, you know?
So I'm imagining, I don't know how many women are in the league. I got to imagine it's not a whole lot, and it's not a whole lot of women gamers. What's that like for you being a woman who's ascended to these types of heights?
Great question. Great question. I am the only woman in the league. And it was just crazy because when I was watching back and looking at the chat, like I mean, it's just a lot of like, there's no belief. There's like, what? Like, she can't do anything. Even like, so it's 6 creators right now who are the faces of all 6 teams in the NBA 2K League. And even them, they were like, they didn't really believe, you know, they thought I was just here just to be here, and they didn't really believe in my skills. And so I like that type of energy because doubt me. You can continue to doubt me because I'm very confident in my skills, and I'll show you what I'm here for. And look what happened. I won back-to-back tournaments in the NBA 2K League, and they're just super salty right now. But I told them, don't doubt me, man. I graduated with a 4.0 from Georgia Tech. I work at Google. I'm smarter than you think.
4.0 from Georgia Tech with
7
internships.
Job at Google before she even graduated. Like, I'm taking you. I don't know any of the other creators, but I pick you. So, and also like we want the woman to do well, and also we want Grizz Gaming to do well. So like that's an easy wraparound for all of it. Do you see more women getting involved in gaming, or how do you hope, I guess, that maybe the gaming space opens up in a way that more women would be interested in pursuing a path similar to the one that you have?
And that's my whole goal. That's my whole goal, is to inspire other women to at least just start, you know, start gaming and start streaming and putting themselves out there. Because I all the time I scroll on Twitch and scroll on YouTube looking for women gamers, because I'm always here to like gift subs or, you know, super chat or whatever it is. Like I do that every single time I run into like a girl gamer that's gaming, specifically NBA 2K. I make sure I'm supporting them and making sure that they, you know, have the confidence to really continue doing what they're doing, because there's going to be a lot of random people within the NBA 2K community or within the gaming community that comes in your chat and just doubts you and just spreads negativity, and I don't want that. I want to continue spreading positivity and you know, building their confidence. And I think that's a big thing, just me being the only woman here in the NBA 2K League, and you know, winning these first 2 tournaments and just really just showing these women that you can do it too. And I'm going to continue to uplift women as well and getting them into this space as well. I know a couple NBA 2K women gamers right now that I would still want to uplift, because they have skills. We have skills. Like we have skills. We have that personality. So I want to continue doing that.
What other games do you enjoy playing? You're great at 2K, but are there other games that you like to get busy on?
Yeah, 2K is like my main game. I like fun games like Fortnite, Apex. I like, what is it called? It's like, I forgot what it was called, but 2K is my main one. I like sports games. But if I am doing like shooter games, it'll be like Warzone, Fortnite, or Apex.
What's the first game you ever played?
Oh, first game I ever played, it was a mobile game. It's called Clash Royale. Well, first it was Clash of Clans, but now
Yeah.
Clash Royale. It
I
was
play
like
Clash of
I
Clans
played
now.
Clash
oh
Royale.
yeah. So I moved from Clash of Clans to Clash Royale. I like a battle royale type of thing. I still play it to this day, but that was the first game I ever played, and that's what made me fall in love with games.
That's what got you hooked.
So not Mario
Yeah.
or Sonic or Atari, but the Clash Royale.
Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man Friend or Foe, that was on, I think that was on PS2. I used to play that with my brother all the time, so that's another one as well. So
This is
yeah.
your second time bringing your brother up. Like how instrumental has he been in your life and in your career through the gaming sphere?
Oh, super big, because he was a gamer before me.
He's your
So
older
he was
brother?
a gamer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an older brother. He's 3 years older than me. And I think I just wanted to hang out with him more. He was always gaming, and I just wanted to hang out with my older brother a little bit more. So I just played the game with him. And over time, I started playing the game more with him. And then I started falling in love with video games as well. And then now it's crazy. Now I'm like better than him. So it's kind of crazy.
As it usually works out in the end, the younger sister overtakes the older brother in the gaming world. I don't know that, I'm an only child, but I'm just going with the girl power element of it, because why not? I want to ask you a super nerdy question, because I can't pass up the opportunity, because as you said, you work at one of the biggest tech companies in the world.
Let's hear it.
Like, what's the most interesting thing happening in technology right now from an advancement standpoint, from your
Oh,
perspective?
come on, AI. Come on. That's
Okay,
easy.
so what's your take on it? Because everyone outside of tech wants to have an opinion on it, but we don't really understand it. So from somebody who's in it, like, what's your take?
Yo, AI is next, and don't be scared of it. Like AI, I think the main thing is that people think AI is gonna take their jobs. That's not true. AI can't take your job because you still need the human aspect to do good work. Like AI is basically your assistant. Like it makes things easier. It's a tool. It's a tool that you use to make your work easier. And yeah, AI is the biggest thing. Automation is a big thing. And yeah, I encourage people that are listening right now to use it as a tool to, enhance your work and make your work easier. You don't have to like AI doesn't have to be your work. Like the output of it doesn't have to be what you do. You can still be creative. Like you still need that creative mind to it. So all I gotta say is don't be scared of AI. Use it as a tool, and it will help you go far ways.
Okay, if somebody has never used anything AI before in their life, what's your like gateway for them to do? Like, if they had one task to do today, what would you tell them to do? That would be like an easy way to start learning about it.
Google Gemini. Google Gemini is our AI. I know everybody knows ChatGPT,
Right.
but Google Gemini is basically Google's ChatGPT. I would use that. Say you're trying to look for a car and you know your budget, you know how much, like your monthly payment that you probably want to pay, but you just don't know what car. You can type into Gemini, hey, I have this budget. I'm looking for a hybrid car. I live in Atlanta and I drive around a lot, blah, 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 blah. It's going to give you a whole bunch of recommendations on different cars that you can look at. It'll give you locations on where to go. Like it's just little things like that can help you with your day to day, but it can also help you in your work.
Oh, can it help you in your work? I'm curious. Like, is there any
Oh
world
yeah,
where,
I mean we have to use AI.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, because you play against sometimes computer generated players, right? Like, is that the same kind of thing?
Well, when it comes to streaming, it's a little different using
Because you
AI.
need the
There's
human
not like big
component.
ones.
Because you need the conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you always need the human component when it comes to AI. So
Okay.
like that, I heard a saying, it said AI is not going to take your job, but somebody who uses AI will.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I hope you gave someone a new perspective today. But most importantly, I think you made a lot of people feel very old, but you helped them learn about something very new and very cool. And everybody here will be rooting for you and Grizz Gaming all season long. And we'll have to connect later on through the season. I also can't let this end. I love the bear behind you on the traffic cone. Like, I see the vision.
Thank you. They sent me all this crazy bear stuff, so I
So
had to
now
put
that's
it
your
up there.
life.
Yeah, it's my life now, even though, I won't talk about the Hawks too much, but I am from Atlanta.
No, it's all Grizz all the time. Naomi, thank you so much for taking the time this morning. We're really excited for you and can't wait to follow you throughout this season. Good luck.
Thank you so much.